Oh, literally, Alexa did not work. Oh, there we go.
This is a reminder. Covert and coffee morning check-in number
Covert?
19.
What do you mean covert? That's not what I said. I said COVID and coffee morning check-in 19.
This is a reminder. Covert and coffee morning check-in
Covert
number
coffee.
19.
Welcome to this episode of Covert Coffee. I don't know. It's got one of those nice ads back on there. Check that out. Right there. Nice. So don't forget to, every once in a while, hit those ads. Just go ahead. Click on it. You can always come back. All right. Let's see. How do we start this off here? Oh, wait a minute. I want to make sure that I actually am in part of the stream here. So, oh, no, I want to cancel that. What am I doing? I'm almost wrecking everything. Here we go. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this episode of COVID and Coffee Morning Check-In. This is actually number 19. I'm just going to stop saying it's number like 2 plus that, but episode 19. So what's everybody up to? How is everybody? Like I said, don't forget, click on those cool ads like Black Rifle Coffee Company. Click on that ad. That's actually a pretty good ad. What's crazy, right? Watching my own damn ad, I'm actually going to buy stuff because of my own ad on the channel. It works, right? That's the whole point of these ads, to get you to buy stuff, right? So they're like I said, they just reeled me right in. I don't know about the drone. The ad is actually still playing on here. Anyways, so how is everybody this morning? Like I usually do, let's see, I tried out that fast. I was literally like, what? We were 4 minutes into the stream and it already crashed? The heck is up with that? All right, anyways. Got some smiles going on my face right here just because of, it's a good day. Granted, really can't do anything outside, but it looks like Hybrid just uploaded a video. So Hybrid 32494 just uploaded a video and said somebody else did too. Somebody else just uploaded a video too. It just all of a sudden came on my, Driftomaniacs. Driftomaniacs got something. RC Driver Online's got something. Brian's Lawn Maintenance. I subscribed to his channel just because I think he's a good guy. Not that I need to know how to do any lawn maintenance, but anyways, all right, how do I get out of here? Clear that, get out of there. All right, let's see, yours is, you got a video rendering right now? Chef? Awesome, man. All right, so like I usually do, check in and see who was first like twice. All right, let's see. So, are you serious, guy? At 8:58, Jury VRC was already here. Only 62 minutes to go. Holy smokes. So we had Jury VRC, James George, Justin O'Neill, Scuffy Page. No, Scruffy. I keep calling it Scuffy, or is it Scuffy? Scruffy. Scruffy's here. Ronnie Willis. Chef Beardsley's here. And literally, this was like way before the thing even started. Dylan Davis, Kent's RC. You guys are out of your minds here. Paul Morris is here. Good morning. Michael Dyke is here. And then right when I started, I try to get like that 10 o'clock time. So it's like, it's one of those things off to the races right at 10 o'clock. Who was the first commenter at 10 o'clock? And the person that got it today, Michael Dyke. Actually, it's a race because, well, you kind of got to give it to first place, Michael Dyke. But Ronnie Willis was right at 10. Kent's RC was right at 10. Kent's RC at 10 for twice. Ace 88 RC. You might want to make your name just a little bit smaller. Ace 88 RC Fun and Reviews. Covert, right. There's a whole ton of comments right at 10, but for today, anyways, Michael Dyke got it because he was like the first one, like literally at 10 o'clock. So, all right, what's going on here? How is everybody? How is everybody doing? I'm psyched. Guess what? I don't know if you saw. It's kind of I don't know. I think it's kind of like a running joke. I'm debating whether or not to put the video out or not because it was, maybe I should title the video, do not do this or something like that. Or I should just say call a repairman. I don't know. I think it was funny. It was about my stove. A couple people obviously knew that I was having issues with my stove. And yeah, well, it's fixed now. And I think the worst part about it's fixed and it didn't even need any parts. I think that's really the worst part about it was we literally bought. I can add it up right now. So between super fast shipping because I was getting irritated. So the first, I lost money on this. This is where it's dumb. This is where it's dumb. And like I said, I'll share all this. I really don't care. So the first part was only $243. No, actually, no. The first part was actually less than that. First part was like $270. Oh no, $170 or something like that. So $170 plus $243 plus the last part was $265. So in total for parts, not pots. So total for pots, garbage pots that I didn't even need, $678 worth of garbage pots that I didn't even need because all it was one damn solder joint. So all those pots are going back within the next couple of days. I already got an RA for one of them. Of course, yes, there's a 15% stocking fee, and yes, I have to pay for shipping, and I don't know. That just goes to show. That goes to show what I said, just yesterday? Or the day before yesterday? They got that say, do as I say, not as I do. How about just don't do anything that I say or do? There you go. That works for me. People always ask opinions about certain things, and I just don't want. I just want to tell everybody. I don't know. I'm the wrong guy to ask. I don't know. But anyways, what's the whole point? Right there, having a smile, trying to get through life with a smile. Obviously, what we're all going through still. Obviously they're opening up. I want to say they're opening up the economy. They're opening up the United States a little bit, which I don't know what to think about that. I mean, like I said, I walked into Reckless with a mask, and I could care less what anybody thought of me because, I went into Home Depot. my daughter and I went into Home Depot, and Sean, the owner of the store, he's got kids. Like, and I thought to myself, you know, it's where you have to put away that. You have to put away that what is it called? Sense of pride, or trying to be cool, or trying to be a tough guy, or whatever the heck that is. And I'm neither of them. So yeah, I put on a mask when I went into Reckless, and I was, I was careful, not because I care about this. I don't care about this. I care about, like, if somehow, like, if I was to, give it to somebody and I didn't know that I had it, and that person died, or something happened, or complications, or whatever it is, it's my conscience. I would be the one that felt bad. Like, even if it wasn't directly me that caused it. So why do I wear a mask? Like, because I'm not a conformist. Everybody knows I'm not a conformist. But I think in a sense, it's what I consider a conscience matter. You want to wear it? Wear it. You don't want to wear it? Don't. It's up to you. Would I recommend wearing it? Yeah, because just in case. If you don't care about yourself, care about somebody else. That's all. I know. You don't look cool if you're wearing a mask. You're not a tough guy. Yeah, I know it all. But you know what? I'm at the age right now where I just don't give. I don't give a care. You know what I mean? Anyways, all right. So who else is here? We got RC Guy is here. Chef Beardsley's blowing it up. Sergeant JRC, what is going on, Guy? John Wick is here. Justin O'Neill, I think I said that already. Amped RC, what is going on, Guy? Ace 88 RC. Dude, that's actually, that's way better. Because now you're just, or even if you just said, Ace 88 RC, that works. Now it's a lot easier to say, Now people will know you for you, and they'll probably shorten it up and they might call you 88 because actually, it's the first time I've ever seen the number 88 with somebody's name, so they could call you Ace, but when it's a wicked long name, it's hard to say. Like, there's one guy, it must have something to do with, I guess, his channel or something, but it's Flying Fortress, and it's massive because it's, I think it's it must be like a combination YouTube channel or something, but it's really long, so people will naturally just shorten it up. Like I just say Flying Fortress, what's going on, Guy? Like Chef Beardsley, right? Chef Beardsley is Chef Beardsley, or Gus Custom Creations. Obviously we just call him Gus, or we call Chef or Chief because I mess it up. Swiss Army Man is here. I think I saw Swiss Army Man, right? Or did I? Elliot Matthews, what is happening, Guy? Did I see Swiss Army something? Yeah, there we go. Swiss Army Man, good morning. Anyways, so like I was saying, like, sometimes you can see in the comments, it's a lot easier because all you guys definitely are, this is the whole point. You guys are all having conversations, everything. So if like anything's ever directed towards like somebody, like, don't assume that, like, at least I know for me, don't assume like I see like you or think that you're asking me a question, because you're probably talking to somebody else. So like if you're asking me a question, just do the little @ symbol and then my name, and then obviously on my end it will show up as a red square or whatever it is. Or you could do a super chat. Vega's here. Team Vega, what is going on, Guy? Impression out of the box. How's it look? See? Must be talking about, I don't know what you're talking about. Waiting on terminal ends. Gus's Custom Creations. Is Gus here? Oh, there he is. Gus, what's going on, Guy? Barbecue's here too? How am I missing all these comments? JJ's Customs got the first batch of DR10s, Team Associated Drag Cars. Oh, that's awesome. Actually, you know what? I actually did watch a video last night. It should be literally in my history. It was last night. Yeah, so RC Driver Online just uploaded a video. Hybrid 3294 just uploaded a video. But what was I trying to get at? I was trying to get at history. Because I did watch actually I thought it was a pretty good DR10 thing. Right here. VRC magazine. Velocity. Yeah, so VRC magazine, so Velocity RC magazine, they actually just did well, I don't know if they just did it. What did they do it a month ago? Yeah, they did it a month ago. That was pretty good. I think initially when I saw that DR10, I kept calling it a DC10. I don't know. Maybe because I've got a Habao and the Habao's a DC1. Maybe I was like confusing or combining the two, thinking drag car, not drag race. I don't know. Well, whatever. The car actually looks pretty awesome, but I'm also realizing something about. I'm realizing something about drag racing. Like I said, it's not like I know anything about RC drag racing, but what I am coming to appreciate and or believe is to, if you can, make your own. Like, it's definitely awesome to get a kit, and I'm torn whether if I want to get that DR10 or not. I'm leaning more towards yes, just because it would be nice to see, like, visually what a drag race, like, you know, an RTR drag race vehicle is, like, specifically made and or kind of designed or modified, like, out of the box. Like, they obviously went into R&D. It's nothing that I'll have to do, but the creating of a drag car, at least for me, has been, it's a literal ride, like a blast. Like, each time I touch each time I grab this car, it's just awesome, because I know that I converted it. You know what I mean? I didn't scratch built it, but it also gives you, like, a working knowledge of what's going to work, what's potentially not going to work. And again, like I said, my form or my version of no prep drag racing is exactly going to be this. I really don't care about rules, and that's kind of, I almost want to start, like, not that I want to open, like, an RC store or something like that, but I wish I could, like, start, like, almost like some type of a kind of a club, but not. I mean, I don't know. The club scene for me is not, that's not me kind of thing, but it would be cool. That's why I'm doing the challenge. The Burnout Challenge and the DragBug Challenge. And I definitely think it's cool that people are opting to do a bug body, because that kind of keeps, like, the theme going. It's not like something that, you know, you have to do. You don't have to do a drag bug. I mean, you don't even have to be part of the challenge. But I think it's cool to try to take something like Chef Beardsley right now. He's got, I'm gonna mess up the name again. Oh, wait a minute. Jado. That's how he had to see. In order for me to get it, he had to say it in an easy way to remember, and I remembered. Jado is what he said, not Jado. Like, I was calling it a Jado, or I don't know what I was calling it. I think I did call it a Jado at one point, but he had to, you know, tell me Jado. So, kind of like how I did the DragBug needs a wheelie bar, because it does now. So I've been even thinking about that. I've been thinking about a wheelie bar for DragBug, because definitely right now, in its current configuration and only on 2S, it's already pulling wheelies. Wheeling so much so that it'll flip over on itself on 2S. So I feel like potentially the gearing, not the actual gearing that I put in it, meaning not the pinion that I put in it, but it was a 27 tooth wrong pitch gear, pinion gear that I had thrown in. I thought it was 48 pitch. Whatever. I actually got some gears online. I did go to Reckless first. That was the first place for me to go. Well, I mean, I didn't. I went there. So I bought my 48 pitch gears from Reckless. It was wrong. That's my fault. So I didn't call him up. I messaged him yesterday to see if he had any of those pinion gears. I didn't think he would, just because of what it is, because it's a mod 0.6 gear, which I think is actually perfect for this drag race like setup. It's not pulling a lot of weight. I feel it's going to be able to work fine. If I had the right mesh, it probably would have been a heck of a lot smoother. I did completely destroy that Robinson Racing gear. So that's, obviously you have to have a weak point, and it's definitely, I guess, good to have maybe the pinion be the weak point and not the spur, because I think probably the spur gear is more expensive anyway. Spur gear is probably like, what, twice as much or something like that? I don't even know. Didn't even bother looking. Either way, the Tornado DragBug, it's going to retain, that setup. Needs a wheelie bar. I am getting a bunch of different sizes. So we're going everything from, what was it? 13, 14, 15, 16. No, it's not. I don't even know what I ordered. But whatever I ordered, it ended with a 27 tooth, and then the other setup was another 5 gears, so it went from, 28 to, whatever, 33 or whatever the last gear would be in that succession. So, it's 33. So the thought is, with drag racing, you need just the right amount of power and torque and whatever to get those times. And I think one of the drawbacks for me is going to be, how do I figure out I might have to have like another person, because I want to set up a camera. I want to do, because I'm running 110 scale, I want to do the what is it, 132 feet? Alexa, what's a
From Reuters TV.
Alexa, stop. See what I mean? Sometimes I just can't get the words out. That's why I say Crazy Cooter's right here. See the Crazy Cooter wings? Crazy Cooter was exactly the same way as me. All right. See if I can get those words out. Alexa, what is a tenth of a quarter mile? I think it's 132.
Here's something I found on reference.com. A quarter mile is, by definition, a fourth of a mile.
Alexa, stop. One of you guys probably already answered it. 132 feet. Right. Okay. So, Jerome, thanks for that, man. Barbecue, thank you. I thought it was, but for some reason I was thinking I almost said like 136 feet. I don't know why. Okay, everybody's like, dude, it's 132 feet. What's wrong with you? So I am going to, on my HOA road, and I should call it the HOA drag strip, on my HOA road, because in front of my house, it's literally the straightest portion of our entire street that's flat, which is awesome. So doing drag racing in front of my house, it's going to be a thing. Now, it'd be kind of cool, actually, to get some of the people that are, in my neighborhood involved in that. I think that'd be awesome. We could do, like, the checkered flags on both sides. But what I'm trying to say is I got to figure out a timing system. Like, I got to figure out something that's going to maybe be like, a camera or something like that at the very end, so that it'll catch, whatever, car is first or whatever, because, obviously the naked eye is not going to be able to see it. accurately. So that's the thought. But I want to do the lines. I won't use spray paint because obviously there'll be issues, even though I'm the president. Isn't that awesome? Me. Why am I the president of the HOA? They're going to impeach me this year, I swear. So, because of the fake news. But anyways, but it's real. But I want to set up a drag strip. I mean, I think it would be a stinking riot. I'd literally bring out lights and everything. I'll take an extension cord, run it from the front of my house to my street, and I'd even do lights. Like I'll go the whole way, but no prepping of the track. But I want to figure out like I think Chef had said that Traxxas was either Chef or Gus said that there used to be a Traxxas timing system, or maybe it's not like available anymore, or I don't even know if I'd want to go that route. And maybe there's something that's actually better out there. But I definitely have what they call that is okay, so that is why this is a bug, okay? That's why I converted this into DragBug, because I technically now have the bug. I have the DragBug. I want to go fast. Fast within drag racing, tenth of a quarter mile, that type of thing. I'm not saying like, all of a sudden I'm going to be some professional RC something. I will never be that, because that's just not me. Oh, so Chef is saying they used to have one, and now they don't? What does Chef have? Chef has something? What's everybody saying that's a plus? What does Chef have? Oh no, Chef, your upload failed again? The Jado will fly. Bug Bonnie on your tracks a slash 45x4? Absolutely, man. The Jado is quick. Bug bodies are just downright cool. They are. I remember when it was Tamiya, right? The Tamiya Super Beetle came out when I was, younger. I was like, oh, that thing is awesome. All right, anyways, like I said, it just makes it easier. Like if somebody's like directly talking to me, it makes it easy just to do a little @ symbol and whatever. Do it to everybody else too. That way, like if a conversation gets kind of like confusing, for me, it's very easy to get confused. But anyway, I think the purpose of this check-in, like if you saw the thumbnail that was part of this check-in, Sergeant J just posted a video on the RC Guy Garage Facebook. So during the course of this build right here, right? Now, obviously, when you watch this wheel spin, it's got that like forever spin motion almost. Now, as I was building this Kyosho Tomahawk, I got the thought, I want to turn this into a drag vehicle. And initially I had said, I'm going to build it, I'll rip it a couple of times, and then maybe, I don't know, I'll throw it on the shelf or whatever. But in my mind, the thought was to always build that into a drag car. Because I liked, there's a certain kind of something about this vehicle with, granted, all this rear suspension, I'm assuming I'd just take off because I don't know. I don't see this surviving any kind of power, but who knows? I might try it first and then literally try it first and blow it up. But I guess because of maybe the aluminum structure of this vehicle, so basically from like, you know, the transmission on, I see it as having potential. And then already having these, in my opinion, wicked awesome front wheels, this really might be a possibility for turning this into a drag car, kind of like how I wanted to do. Now, having such a free spinning wheel like that, you know, because obviously it's double bearing on a shaft. You know what I mean? So this got me thinking when I initially. Now it's funny, that one doesn't spin as good. I must have the lock nut too tight because that one's still spinning. Yeah, but either way, I thought this would actually be the next step off of DragBug, where now I more custom something to where I take the transmission that's in this and take it out and maybe put in something like this. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but to grab one of these transmissions right here and see if I can make that work for what I want to do. And that's a crawler transmission, but just the ability to be able to have, already it has a slipper clutch. I could change out, it's all metal gears. I actually repacked and you know, took this whole thing apart and checked it out and whatever. But the thought is, could I turn this transmission, like, can I adapt it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even like the motor plate that's on here. The motor plate that's on here has so much material that I could probably drill that out or make an adapter to adapt the transmission to this framework that's already here. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know that this was supposed to be my, like, you know, crawler build and whatever. I literally bought each of these pieces as individual, like meaning the frame separate from the shocks and transmission and links and these whatever these rock rails are and all that stuff. Same thing with the bumper, and I was gonna and the, you know, obviously the portal axles, and this was gonna be my crawler build, but I just, like I keep telling people, I'm not a crawler kind of guy. I mean, I keep talking about it. I bought that stupid Gen 8 axe and haven't even broken the seals of it yet. Keep saying, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but it probably never happened. Watch, I'll do a video tomorrow on it. But I think, granted, again, limitations, but I think this actually has some possibility. I gotta figure out why this one stops. I probably just have the lock nut too tight or something. I have to check that one out. But that one free spins or freewheels like big time. But those are my thoughts. DragBug's opinions should be here, I think, because like I said, I tried my LHS first. I'd rather try that first, and they didn't have it. So that's when your LHS doesn't have it, then shoot online and just get stuff online, because obviously with the issues with Amazon right now, let's see, even though the pinions were only $14 for a set of 5 of them, when you look at orders, it's like they literally don't even have a date. Wait a minute. It's not even showing up as an order. Are you kidding me? I know I ordered them. My orders. Would I order them on somebody else's thing? Oh, here they are. So here's a little bit of the frustration, and I understand it. It's all the stuff that Amazon's not talking about right now. That they're like have strikes and employee issues and whatever, COVID and whatever. Initially, they had said that it was going to be here May 5th. Now it's been pushed back to May 7th. So DragBug, which pisses you off. So DragBug now can't be used until I get a pinion in because of it being a 0.6 mod gear. And I know that's my limitation. I could probably go ahead and get a spur gear that, like Kevin Marino was saying, just, switch over to mod 1 because then you could literally run anything you want. But I think what he wasn't thinking about is the inherent limitations of the vehicle itself, the fact that it's a budget build. I'm not trying to just go out and, I don't know, I'm not trying to just buy a drag car and just say, yeah, this is my drag car submission. This is literally a conversion, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to keep a low budget. So buying pinions, like I almost kind of blew my budget right here. I mean, I spent $6 for a single pinion, Robinson Racing. It was the wrong pitch, and I destroyed it. So it's not like that can be returned. But I'm trying to keep like a tally too of what goes into this car, like financially. So obviously we'll start off with what the car cost, like out of the box. It was an RTR Tornado, Red Cat Tornado. And then what did I do with it beyond that? So you could say like I had parts on hand, but what I will do is I will give the justified cost of each part. So anything that I threw on here, I'll give like the price of what it took, kind of thing. Like I think like the body was like $18. These crawler tires, listen to that. Oh, it's terrible. And it ran too, and it pulled a wheelie. It hooked up nice. Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just having some fun here. But even right down to the cheap, inexpensive foam wheels. That was something that I had already had in stock. Yes, madam? I know, it's my crazy cooter wings, honey.
Don't.
What do you mean don't? Why, I look dumb?
You always make a big deal.
I know, but this is different. It's just my hair because it's long now. See, she's got to fix me.
Now put the hat on.
Then put the hat on. And then I look better?
Yeah. Don't forget.
But I like the crazy cooter wings.
Can you remember to be ready?
Yeah. Just let me know when you're coming. I'll have the thing all print out and everything.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea of when you're going to be back?
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot for 1:30.
Okay.
That's what I'm shooting for.
Okay. Awesome. All right, honey. I love you.
And hey, the BJ snake, please check.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? The wings are better. Yeah. I don't know. It's what she likes. It's all that matters. Like I've always told her, I don't care what I look like. As long as you like what I look like, that's all that matters. So, other than being a little overweight that I am, that I don't like. But it's her fault. She just cooks such good food. No, it's my fault because I keep putting it in there. And I like my iced teas. Not many iced teas, but I do. I do like to have an occasional iced tea because it's good. New England iced teas, they're good. They're good for you. Keeps a body good. I don't even know what the saying is. Keeps a body good or something like that? I don't even know. Well, whatever. Oh, somebody actually did say barbecue. Hit the oh, dude, thank you for that. Right. Hit that thumbs up. No way, James George. You just bought a Tamiya VW Cam gear. That's awesome. Carmen gear or whatever the heck it is. I know what you're talking about. That's funny. Hector Santos, what is going on, guy? that transmission might do that. I think you might be talking to me. I'm not sure. Don't forget to put the @ symbol so that, like, because, you know, when I talk, like, there's a whole, like, you don't know. Well, actually, you do know, because you can see the comments. A whole bunch of comments just fly by. Does a body good. Right. Tony, exactly. Does a body good. Stickies, what's going on, guy? How are you this morning? Is it actually morning for you? I forget where you're out of. Yeah, it's morning for you. Mike Ward, what's going on, man? What gear pitch did you need? I have more than I know what to do with. I've already got them coming. It was a mod 6. It's a red cat. It's a red cat racing oddity pitch where it's just no hobby shop carries that gear, I guess. So I don't know. It just stinks, man. Because that's literally the blockade right now of why I can't continue the drag stuff. I can't even do a burnout with DragBug anymore because I need those pinion gears, and it's not something that's, you know, a normal thing. There's another hobby store down in the Cape. It's in Hyannis. I forget what the name of that hobby store is, but there's a hobby store that's down in Hyannis. Maybe I should give them a call because they're an older hobby store. They might have some stuff. I don't know, but I still think that the mod 6.6 gear is just an oddity. You like nachos too much? My wife makes the most incredible. I should do a video on my wife. I've told my wife like a billion times, cause like she watches, you know, some of the YouTube and Instagram like little clips and stuff like that. Like she's got a couple like cooking things and whatever. And I'm like, honey, why don't you do one? I'm like, do you have any idea like the creations that you come up with? And she goes, the problem with my recipes is it's not really a recipe. It's literally in the moment. I see what can be created and I just make it. And I'm like, well, yeah, I kind of guess that. I get that. But if you write down like the ingredients as you're doing it, like maybe that'll work. And then she also says something about the other negativity or fault with her creations is that she also does it by judgment. So when she puts like a spice on, or when she does something, she bases it on, it's too hard for me to explain like how she explained it to me. But it has something to do with the size of what she's making. She also takes into account potentially, it doesn't work all the time, but potentially, I guess, the added ingredients. So like she knows like one ingredient she might put in it already has a sodium content. So then she might back off on another spice kind of thing. I don't know. I think that she could do it. It's kind of like my own daughter right now because of this COVID thing. Now she started a YouTube channel, and I'm proud of her for it only because, she's like, all right, so she's shy, right? She's not necessarily an introvert. She likes to, like, she's the kid that if there's a new kid that comes in school, and this is how I'll like relate it, like even in through high school and elementary school and middle school, right? If there's a new kid that came into the school, she was like one of the first ones to say, hey, why don't you come and sit with us? Like, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like, hey, come on over. She would like show the person things or whatever. And I always thought that was cool about her. I mean, she was even tutoring kids in school. So I thought that was cool. So now she's doing her own YouTube channel. We even like, we went to Home Depot and she even bought stuff to make the scene look better. Like now she's got like this triple tiered, like, I think it's called a corn tree or something like that, or a corn, so it's not corn, but The leaves kind of have that corn look or something. I don't know. Whatever it is. And I even found like this pot that was there. It was a yellow pot that had like flowers on it. It was bright. And I was just like, that would be perfect because it would brighten up the thing. And I even found a stand. And we both like found the right plant. And then she bought another plant. And she's like creating her like little nook in her room now where she's doing her videos. And I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. And she used to laugh at me. You know what I mean? So now I can laugh at her. Oh, I don't know. Right. I mean, do you see what I'm saying, though? Like this right here. Smiling. Like I'm looking at myself smiling. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about trying to just maintain a good, positive attitude. Although I gotta tell you, during working on that stove yesterday, my attitude started to go down and down and down and down until, and this is the nutty part, man. I got to the point of where after I took all the parts out, realized nothing's working here. I had taken that stove apart 4 times yesterday by just replacing boards, checking wiring. I mean, I literally, like, you have no idea. I took my cutters and I was cutting all the zippy ties so I could trace all the wiring. I was busting an open wiring harness, separating wires. I was like, they call it, they call it a man on a mission. It doesn't have to be a man, but I was just a guy. I was a guy on a mission to try to fix this stove, to go, you know what? There's got to be something that I'm just blatantly overlooking, and it ended up being, God damn it, the first thing that I probably should have checked. I traced the wires. I made sure there was continuity through the wires. But what I didn't do is I didn't check that first main board because it was a high current board. I thought to myself, well, the board should be built. There should be nothing wrong with it. And literally it being that first damn board, the very outlet side, like, because obviously there's an input side, goes through a bunch of little switches and modifiers and EMP circuits and whatever they got. And then for it to be literally the output switch is technically what the connection failed. It was a weak point. And I didn't even look at it. I just literally started becoming the parts replacement guy. And then the final straw was I just kind of gave up after the 3rd shot. I cracked it open on the 4th shot. I replaced a board that I just, like even my attitude was like, I'm just going to jam this thing in here. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to take this whole stove and I'm literally going to pick it up and I'm going to throw it outside into the trash. Like I was ready. And then what was really cool was after the 4th time, put everything back together, 500 screws. I'm not kidding, 500 screws. I put everything back together. I pushed the stove in so I can plug it in. And now I'm getting irritated, so I put the plug in just enough and I kicked the rest of the plug into the wall outlet, because I'm at the point of where I'm starting to lose my mind. And then I grab a couple pots and I'm literally like, this had better start. So I took the pots. All 4 burners I put pots on because I'm thinking, all right, we're going to give this thing some overdrive. And then I cranked on all 4 burners and I heard clicking because it's magnetic. I heard clicking and I was just like, no way. There's no way that this could be replacing that. It couldn't be it. And then when you know it, pan detection error, left side, whole left side, pan detection error. And I'm just like, I felt broken. Like, I mean, I felt like beat down. And the cool part was my daughter came out and she goes, it's not working, is it? And I went, no. And I'm just going to lose it. And she goes, can I give you a hug? And it was like her like knowing to do that, like, helped, because then I was able to like walk away, right? So I walked away, and I was still like down. I'm like, I'm feeling defeated. I'm like, this is literally the first time in my entire life that something I have finally come across something that I can't fix. And it was, what's the word? Demoralizing? I think demoralizing is like the right word. I felt it all. I felt defeated. I felt bummed. I felt, I don't know. So I'm just sitting on the couch and I'm just like looking at YouTube videos of CCXRC and Chef Beardsley and Gus's Custom and RC Driver Online, and I'm just watching some videos just to kind of like change my attitude, and it really wasn't working, but I was still watching all you guys' videos. And then my wife comes home, and something my wife either said or did, she was a certain kind of like, how do I say it? She's always nice to me, but she was a certain kind of different nice. Like she I told her, she walked over and she could tell that I was, you know, upset. And she goes, what's going on? Are you all right? And I just said, I'm like, honey, I'm like, I've literally finally come across something I can't fix. And I said, you have no idea how this is affecting me right now. I said, I have never come across in my entire life, I've never come across something that I can't fix. That now I'm like literally thinking to myself, I just should have called the goddamn repairman. No, I would never have anyway. This is the kind of person I am. If I cannot fix it, I would rather just go buy a new one. So, it's probably a stupid way to think, but that's me. But and that's also why this is the first time I came across something I couldn't fix. And I can't even remember how she said it or what, but the way she said it totally like mellowed me out. And it took like another like couple minutes, and I literally felt like rejuvenated or renewed, right? So that I got back up. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to literally give this one more shot. I'm thinking all this stuff in my head. I'm going to walk over to the stove. I'm going to very calmly take it apart. 500 screws. I like doing that. 500 screws. I'm going to take those 500 screws back out. And I'm going to I'm going to take a 9th time. Like literally, you have no idea. I joke about 9th time's the charm. I think this was 9th time. Like this, if I'm able to really think about this, how many times I've taken this stove apart, this probably is 9th time's the charm. So I take the whole thing, you know, like I said, 500 screws. I put it back on the counter, but I was feeling like different. And it took 2 people to be like, to change that attitude. So I take it all back apart. Now, mind you, I re-zip tied all the wires, so I know all the wires are fine. So I had re-zipped all the wires, and I'm like looking at it. I'm like, oh, I actually put it together. I put it back together pretty good. I mean, everything's like zippy tied and zippy tie, you know, everything was zippy tied and looking good, and not necessarily factory, but pretty good. Like if somebody opened that up, they'd be like, wow, I've never seen red zippy ties. I gotta say it the right way. I've never seen red zippy ties in one of these units because I did it. I had red zippy ties. So, where am I going with this? So because I think I was more calm, I just said, all right. Started thinking about it. Okay. The left side is getting signal. It's getting power. It's getting, the virtual blue flame is kicking on. But for some reason, just the magnetism just isn't there. What is going on? It didn't kind of like make sense, because I had actually taken the sensors from the right side and I actually swapped them to the left just to see if somehow a sensor was out. Now, because it's a single circuit, there was also the possibility that just because one sensor is out, it could make the other sensor not work. That was my line of thinking. So then I just looked at it again. I looked at the main board and I was like, you know what? I'm like, the only board that I have not taken out yet is this main power feed. The distribution board, I guess, is probably what it's called. So it takes the power from the wall outlet, like literally it is 240 volts, like coming out. Is it 240? Yeah, it is 240 because it's both sides. But it's 110. So it's 110 per side. It's a 240 feed or a 220 feed, but it's a 110 split. If you get what I'm saying. It's just electricity junk. So each side gets 110 volts. It gets all converted and turned into, you know, usable current for, you know, circuit boards and whatever. So, so that was the only board that I hadn't taken out. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to take this board out. So this board only had 9 screws to come out, and 4 plugs. So 4 power feeds, 4 plugs, and 5 mounting screws that actually lock down the board to the base plate. So I pulled the circuit board out, and that's what you saw on the live. Like you saw on the live that I repaired the board. And I think I couldn't believe my eyes, and I was kind of almost disappointed in myself, but I also felt like super vindicated because I didn't give up. But the only reason why I didn't give up was because of 2 people. 2 people were like, changed my, you know, my attitude, helped me through it kind of thing. And that's why I went into, you know, this circuit board may not be an ESC, but like, you know, these Traxxas ESCs or some of these ESCs that blow out, right? Some people literally just go ahead and just buy a new one. They don't even bother trying to fix the old one when it literally could be the power feed or an output or a stupid something in there that you could see was burned out and that you could just replace. Like, and that's what I was trying to say. I'm like, you know, if you've got an ESC that you're going to throw away because just randomly out of nowhere it stopped working, crack it open. What's it going to harm you? It's not going to harm anything. Just crack that thing open and look and see if you can figure out what the issue is. Like my son's got the Red Cat Tornado. His ESC is giving him issues because one of his power wires, I bet, is loose in the circuit board because it doesn't always happen. So I got to get him over here and we're going to crack open that Hobby Wing 60 amp ESC and we're going to see if that's the problem. I'm pretty confident it's one of the power wires. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to jump into comments right now because I just talked for like 30 minutes straight, not like listening to anybody. Like I said, if you're talking directly to me, please just put the little @ symbol and then my name. And that way I'm not being ignorant and like ignoring you because that's not my intent. You know, guy. Trash Ninja's here. Good morning. What is happening with you? I know I just went on this big ramble, but that's me. So I don't see anybody talking to me. So, all right, just going to end the live. No, just kidding. Ronnie Willis. Laughing sounds just like me. Ronnie Willis, right. I think I know what you're talking about. When I get like that, I go. When I get like that, I go and burn one, and then come back right, and then usually you figure it out right. I gotcha. I don't know what's that called. Was I just ranting? Is that called a rant, or was I just? What I think it is, right? Every once in a while, like Joe Daddy and I, like, you know, we're friends. So like I call them couch sessions. Like, you know, he might have something he needs to, you know, get off his shoulders or whatever. Or I might, you know, do the same. So I'm messaging him or I'm talking to him. And then literally I'll just send him a text message, just go send me the bill. You know what I mean? Like send me the couch bill. Yeah. You know what I mean? For my therapy session that you just gave me. Just send me the bill, guy. Therapy session. Oh yeah, Trash Ninja's been buying up motorcycles, right? You just put in an application at a motorcycle dealership yesterday? Nice. Yes, Justin O'Neill. Centerline Hobbies in Hyannis. Absolutely. Yep. I try to... Like, I used to go to Hanson Hobby, but that's because it was, you know, like, literally the next town over. So it was easy for me. So I would, you know, I was faithful to them. The bad part is, while the dad was into the hobby, the son really wasn't. I think the son was like, he may have been into it, but he kind of, I don't know. Well, whatever. I used to go to Hanson Hobby. Now it's Reckless Hobbies is where I go to in Wareham. I don't really have interest in going to other hobby stores, but I do know, like what you said right there, there is Centerline. What is it called? Centerline Hobbies, right? Isn't that what you said? Where did it go? Rambling, right. Rambling. Monologue, right. You got me monologuing. Where was that comment? Yeah, there you go. Justin O'Neill, Centerline Hobbies in Hyannis, right. So, because Reckless didn't have it, Centerline is my second local hobby store, because I've actually been there before, but I try to, like I said, you try to stay faithful to, like, one, but if that one doesn't have it and they can't get it, or if they didn't say, hey, I can get you that tomorrow, or I can get it for you, then you just go to the next store. Now, I actually didn't give Centerline Hobbies a shot this time, probably because it just wasn't in my mind. I was just kind of annoyed because now I can't drive DragBug. So that means the video content for that car it can't continue until literally when I get that, until I get those pinions in from Amazon. So, maybe I should contact Centerline Hobbies just to see if they have a Mod 6 gear, just so I can do it. And then know that I'll probably end up breaking that from doing a burnout with DragBug, because I'm not done with doing burnouts with DragBug. I still have a second diff that if this one blows up, I still have that second diff that I can use for DragBug as its race diff. So... you know what? I probably should call Centerline right now. How about that? I'll call them right now. Telephone number for Centerline Hobbies in Hyannis. I'll call them right now. Just once. Why is it not dialing? Oh, it's not dialing because my battery's almost dead. I'm going to unplug this real quick. There we go. Good morning, Centerline. I got a question for you about a pinion gear. See if you have it in stock. It's a 0.6 mod gear in a 26, 27, 28. I really don't care what pinion it is, but do you guys have 0.6 mod with a 1/8 shaft? Nothing in a 0.6. See, that's what I'm telling you. See, these guys, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, man. So, there you go. I have nothing in a 0.6 mod. At least I gave them a shot. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's where Amazon comes in, where you can get your stuff that you can't get at your LHS online. I don't like doing it, but give them a shot, right? They didn't have it. Anyways, Like I said, I'll give anybody a shot. If they got it, hey, cool. But if they don't, the guy's like, I ain't got nothing in 0.6. It's funny too, like how people answer phones can kind of like set you off because they didn't answer. They also didn't answer the phone in a, how do I say? I don't know. I probably would have ended the conversation with thank you, but I think the way he spoke set me off. So it's like, he didn't even say good morning or good afternoon, which you got to remember, you're a business, so you always should. Doesn't matter if you're the biggest, baddest store in town and you got a chip on your shoulder and no one's better than you and I'll answer my damn phone the way I want. You're still answering for your potential clients or your potential like people that are going to buy stuff from you. So it is better if you just say, good morning, Centerline Hobbies of Hyannis, or, you know, whatever. But he was just like, Centerline Hobbies. It was just like, what's up, guy? Do you need a coffee or what? So, I don't know. So that kind of like set me off. So, I don't know. I gave him a shot. Gave him a shot. Right. So, Lambo, right there. Exactly. And I'm not telling anybody how to run their business. What do I know? Your business is yours. You run it however you want. You know, you do what you want. That's why you are where you are. Why not change the gearing to a 0.8 or a mod? Okay, so Trash Ninja. The only reason why is because I'm doing this as a budget build, meaning I'm trying to keep within reason what this conversion was, like maintaining and keeping its gears. And I know it's limiting me, but that's what I'm trying to explain is I'm literally going to explore the options, meaning Trash Ninja, like right here. Like, why did I use a foam? You don't even know how old these tires are. So these tires and wheels right here, those are off of an airplane from stock that I had, right? Those are most likely from when I was a kid, from getting things from Hanson Hobby. You have Trash Ninja. Here. Think about this. Look at how old some of this stuff is that I've got. Right here. Oh, no way. So, you're not going to believe what I just found. You have got to be kidding me. No way. I literally just pulled this out here. I'm going to hold this down just for a second. I just found something. For DragBug. And it took Trash Ninja saying, why aren't you switching over to a gear? I'm trying to show you some oldness here. All this stuff in this box is 1,000 years old. A brand new in the box, never opened. I've got like 5 of these. These are Futaba S9001 servos from like, I don't know if there's a date code on here, but there's literally like junk stuck down in the bottom flap. It's what I'm trying to say is like I'm trying to use like stuff like this. A slot machine for cutting your slots in your balsa wood. Like all this stuff that I've got is like from 100 years ago. I mean, I've got so much garbage. Fuel filters from Great Plains. Fuel filters and Great Plains mounting sets and That's actually the servo that is in. This is the servo that's in my. When I revived my T-Max, I needed servos, and what did I use? I used these right here because I had them on hand. We got a Dubro quick filling fuel valve, $13.68. Like, I'm trying to like see if there's dates on this stuff because I know this stuff is old. A spinner adapter kit. This is when I used to, like, people ask, did you ever fly planes? I've got so much plane stuff, it's ridiculous. And then, check it out. Great Plane wheels, and these ones are rubber. Treaded rubber wheels from Great Plains. I don't even know how much these were. These are 2.5s. So, these could go on DragBug. See what I mean? Can you hear? Can you hear the happiness? Can you hear and see the smile on my face? Come on, look at all this old stuff. Look at that. They even got a guarantee or whatever, 1-year quality guarantee. Copyright 1993. So is that potentially how old this is? 1993? It might be. You never know. I don't know. It'd be funny. I wonder if the barcode could be scanned on that. But Trash Ninja, I actually have to thank you for this. So because you said that, why aren't I opening up things? Now, I don't know if this is going to completely work, but I can probably modify this, and it's giving me parts that I might need. So this right here is a Great Plains Chef Beardsley. Chef Beardsley, your video just popped up in my feed. So Chef Beardsley's YouTube video just uploaded. So this is a Great Plains scale tail gear assembly, right? And the reason why I just got like excited about this, look what's inside. That is a tiny. What do I need? What do I need for DragBug? It even has an aluminum bar. So what do I need for DragBug? Trash Ninja, you just almost saved the day by saying something to me. I might be able to use this for a wheelie bar. That is insane. Like look at even the servo horn has a metal insert. Actually, it's not a servo horn. It's an adapted servo horn. It's a servo horn that they turned into steering. That's what that is, right? Yeah, that's what that is. It's an adapted servo horn. But this could be my wheelie bar right here. Thank you, Trash Ninja Man. See? You get help online all the time. Guy, thank you. I didn't even know I had that. I probably have a ton of just other stuff. I've got pretty good sized bins that have a lot of just unopened airplane. Like I've got new in the bag airplane gas tanks and fuel lines and caps and filters and through the fuselage fill adapters and through the fuselage like the switches and all that crazy stuff, because I used to be heavily into flying years ago. Oh, Trash Ninja. Don't think I said anything about that guy might be giving me credit or for something I don't deserve. What are you talking about? Have you opened up that about? No, I haven't. So I maybe I should do that today, huh? I probably should do that today. So today on RC Guy Garage, we're going to do a what's in the box of the Hyper VT E. 1/8 scale road ripping rocket from Hibao. How's that? I should do it like that, right? Just like get amped up and get into it. Oh! Mitchell! Larry, Guy, thank you, sir. I didn't even see that. How come I didn't see that? It's up at the top of the Larry Mitchell, brother. Telling you right now, man. Thank you. That's awesome. You did that a long time ago too. Holy smokes. Oh, what? Trash Ninja, you're saying don't thank you for you helping me find the parts? Well, you did. Inadvertently, you just literally made me find a piece for DragBug. Okay, fine. I'll take it back. Forget you. Oh, my God. Hunter Shock, what's going on, guy? I don't think this must be your first time here. All right, Gus, man. Always, thank you for coming to the live stream. You are the man. If you guys aren't part of the Facebook group, you've got to check it out. What's the first thing that I wake up to this morning on the RC Guy Garage Facebook group? Here, I'm going to play it for you right here. I literally put this. This was on a playback loop. This is actually for you, Gus's custom. This was a riot. Telling you, this is great. I love how all this stuff is working out. Where are we? So I'm just going to jump into the Facebook group real quick. This was literally the first thing that I saw waking up this morning on the Facebook group. Where is it? Let's see if it'll play sideways. Yeah, it will play sideways. Oh. How do I make it the whole screen? This is the first thing that I woke up to this morning. If there was a way to somehow set that as like a wake up call, Venom, good morning, what's happening? But did you guys see? Oh, Chef, you too? Is that the first thing that you saw? Is that what you're talking about? So that is Gus's custom creations. He designed a, I guess a kind of like a support for the roof of his kaiju. I think he used Delrin and like bent it up and did like a pad on the top and everything. And he needed to test it. So what better way to test it than to take your fist and pound it on top of the roof? I think that works. So that was literally the first thing that I woke up to this morning was a notification from Gus's Custom Creations of him just smashing the roof of his kaiju with his fist. Right, it would be a cool wake. That's what yeah, exactly. A good wake-up alarm. Oh, I loved it. That was such a riot. Gus's Custom, he's an animal. I'll do that with my Emacs. I got a robot. Well, anyways, Trash Ninja, if that's what you're talking about, me thanking you for technically inadvertently finding parts to a wheelie bar that I might be able to use for DragBug. Oh well. Just take the credit, guy. You could use the credit. Can you say heavy metal? So anything else? What is happening? We got 33 people on right now. This is insane. For a thirsty Thursday? Oh, don't forget, on the RC Guy Facebook site right now, the theme day, like I had said, was the Flip Out Thursday. Where is it? Right here. So this was the theme day for RC Guy Garage Facebook. It was Flip Out Thursday. So that says, maybe you have that love-hate RC or just use your imagination. Please stay within the rules. So, you know, you just every once in a while you got something that, you know, flips you out. Just make sure you stay within the rules of the group. You know what I mean? Just everything's got to be cool. But yeah, we try to, like I said, we try to do like theme days and stuff like that just to keep like people engaged in the group and the hobby. We got like Mad Max Monday, we got Toolbox Tuesday, Thirsty Thursday. It's not what you think. So for today, obviously it's a Thursday. I need to change it up a little bit. We'll get like Flip It Friday. Like, how many flips can you get, like, in one shot type of thing? We've got Wheelie Wednesday. We've got, what else we got? Just a ton of them. Well, Workbench Wednesday has been one. It's hard to, like, remember them all at the same time, but, yeah. That's just, like I said, it's a good group of just people that's just having fun, and we're all enjoying ourselves, like I said, within the rules, so. Kent's RCs, what's going on? Am I familiar with Surpass Hobby Motors? For some reason, it sounds familiar, but am I directly like? No. No idea. Kent's RCs, are you? Oh, yeah, you said that twice. Sorry, man. I didn't see it the first time. Trash Ninja, nice. Yeah, but wait a minute. Trash Ninja, do you not work at that hobby store anymore? I'm confused. Calling my store to make sure your DR10 got put on hold. I would think, like, any employee, like, that would be first, right? John Wick, you love your Typhon? I keep calling those Typhoons for some reason. Send it Sunday, right. To the moon and back. Send it Sunday. Hey, you know what? Venom, because you said that, guess what? This Sunday is Send It Sunday. See, you made it easy. That's what I'm trying to say. As long as it like flows and it's something that, you know, is obviously can be used. Yeah. So this Sunday is going to be Send It Sunday. Thank you to Venom. So far, your best is the Mojave. Oh, you sent me one for Friday? Absolutely. Whatever you sent, I'll probably just use it. But why do I have to? Why do I have to do it? Why can't you do it? So what I would say, like the only thing, Chef, the only thing that I would modify with that would literally just say, Flying Friday, because that way you don't have to explain anything. And you just basically say, use your imagination. So Friday, so tomorrow is going to be Flying Friday. You could take that any way you want. And that's what's great about our group. Our group is not, we're not restricted to just RC cars. It's literally anything RC. I mean, Gus's Custom Creations has a remote control quad. So we're talking from helicopters, which I hope Casey Benson's going to get back into his helicopter because he could be like our helicopter guy. Venom is everything, like literally Venom is everything FPV. So like, you know, anything that he does that's FPV, that goes on the channel, on the Facebook group. Anything that's a plane, a drone, a helicopter, a tank, anything that's remote control, again, you got to be careful with what you say. Within the rules of the group is what goes. So it's not like it's an all car like group or whatever. It's just literally RC groups. And then we do have days that, like I said, like with theme days. So you got to watch out because for every so often there'll be like a like, because what I was thinking for this Friday, it was going to be free for all Friday. And then what that was going to do is just basically just let everybody just kind of like for that one day within the rules, like within the rules of like language and stuff like that. Like it's be reasonable kind of thing. So free for all Friday was what I was thinking. But yeah, it's going to be fly in Friday or fly it Friday or chef, however you want to word that. Just post it up. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Or yeah, worst wreck Wednesday or wreck it Wednesday. Like you want to make it what do they call it? Short and sweet. You know what I mean? So you try to just go wrecked Wednesday or wreck it Wednesday or whatever. Right. Absolutely perfect. Those are all good, ideas. They just don't stay in here. You late? All right, chef. Thank you, man. Time for lunch? Yeah, what? So it's only 11:30 here. James Beeman, we'll see you later, man. Right, and if you try to join the group and you don't answer the questions, you don't get allowed in because you literally, no one in the group has not answered to the questions, meaning, actually, that's wrong. There is one guy that I let into the group that he didn't answer the questions, but I already knew he was an all right, I already knew that he would say yes anyway kind of thing. So there's only one guy that hasn't answered the questions, or girl, whatever, however it works. But it's only because if you don't answer the questions, it's just like it's one of those things. Like I said, the group has rules. If you don't like the rules, then just don't join the group. Like I said, we're all just a bunch of just cool guys, girls, whatever you are, just trying to have a good time, like, a social platform kind of thing. Sometimes all that garbage can get out of hand, and we're trying to keep it like so it doesn't. So, but every once in a while, you do get the wise guy, and I don't know. It is what it is. Why is there a notification on here? I already just looked at it. All right. RC Addict Garage, what is going on? See you next Tuesday. What's going on, man? Didn't even know you were here. There's people I just don't even know that are here. I'm sorry about that. I'm not trying to be ignorant. It's just I got into this like half-hour monologue twice. So I think I was talking for like a complete hour. I can't wait to Send It Sunday, right? You gonna try a canal jump? Ronnie, I hope you're not like, I hope you're not like in the same town as me, like the canal that we have. Because there's no way in heck anybody would be able to jump that canal. Okay, what you got? You could have a rocket car and it's not jumping that canal. That's why I couldn't find your thing on YouTube, because you changed your name. Larry. You have no idea. I was losing my mind. I'm like searching for the video. I'm like, why isn't this guy's video coming up? Where's his channel? Billy's here? Oh, you're watching Chef's video now? Good. I'd play it on here, but YouTube would give me a strike just because of that. Vince Vargas, what's going on, guy? Well, you saw I put that video on our channel anyway, right? It was right under your thing. I put it in as a comment so people could literally go right to YouTube from your post. Asterian, what's going on, guy? You said Billy's here. Billy Bob is here? Cracked RC, what's going on? Question about your stove. I watched and was curious if your soldering gun is at any time in jeopardy of melting the copper inside while soldering. No. No, because it's 100%. My store has 2 locations, so I should be able to pick up my DR10 Monday. Oh, man, that's awesome. Oh, Billy from I'll See You Next Tuesday? I didn't know. Billy Bob has not been on the channel for a long time, so I'm wondering if Billy Bob is in jail. Billy Bob might be in jail. I was just curious, have you seen Billy Bob at all? Because he's been missing from the channel. I'm thinking he might be in jail. Let's talk to text. It's a lot easier sometimes than my typing. A lot faster, but sometimes this phone doesn't like Bostonian. You put Billy Bob in it? Yeah, but you didn't put him in a permanent timeout, though. I think you're meaning to say he's a legend. Whoop. What's going on here? The delay is messed up? Yeah, it's way off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-second delay? What the heck? Anyway. Like Facebook jail or real jail? Well, knowing Billy Bob is probably in real jail. So, yeah. Billy Bob's probably in real jail. I just haven't seen him on the channel in a long time. I'm confused. You're confused. Well, we have a member of this thing here. He's a subscriber. His name's Billy Bob, and Billy Bob likes to cause trouble, and he likes his iced teas way too much sometimes. So he gets himself into trouble and gets himself thrown into jail and all that. He's more of a night stream. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, you know what though? Yeah, I guess he is more of a night stream guy. I don't know. God damn. What? Your sedative isn't locked. Wonder if somebody put something else in there before I bought it. Now I have to look it over again. Thanks for the info. Who's Carol Baskin? Because 2 people are mentioning this person, Carol Baskin. Who's that? Tore apart your DB Pro for maintenance. Worked all night. Sometimes I get on a roll. Right. Right. Absolutely. Tiger King? Yeah, I don't even... If it doesn't have anything to do with, like, automotive, I probably don't watch it. I'm literally like any like real car show that, whatever. Other than Gold Rush, I do watch actually a couple of shows. So I that's not related to cars or whatever. I watch Gold Rush, or I should actually say we, as a family, we watch Gold Rush. My daughter and I watch Walking Dead. And we also, as a family, watch Oak Island. So those are like the 3 shows that I watch. Everything else is just shows that I like if I'm actually watching TV, which is seemingly kind of rare, I guess. RC Guy, do you watch Motor Trend? Yeah, yeah, anything kind of like... I used to actually watch a lot of those shows like on TV just because, there wasn't really YouTube and stuff like that. And now what's great about it is you can literally watch like the shows that you more want to watch whenever you want to watch them now. You know what I mean? There's shows that I watch, I don't even know what the name is. What's that? That's how much I pay attention to it. It always comes up in my feed. So don't forget to watch Chef Beardsley's Traxxas Wide Max first run. He just uploaded that video. Like I said, nothing wrong with hopping over to RC Driver either. He's a good guy. You got Steel City RC. Driftomaniacs, I actually just subscribed to him, I think within the end of last week or something like that. Maybe it was the beginning of this week. I don't even know. But it was point blank because of him ripping that, the heck is that car? The infraction? Because he was ripping the infraction. It looked like he was ripping it at a beach. You know, in the parking lot. Like at a parking lot at a beach or something like that. That's why I subscribed to his channel, just because of that video right there. Right, you guys watch the same shows, right? It's cool. Yeah, Drifto is good people. Yeah, exactly. I think the only thing that I didn't like initially, and probably why I didn't subscribe to his channel at that point in time, because even though he was working on the infraction, was because I'm not, like, I don't care what people do to their channel, right? Their channel is theirs. You can do whatever you want. You can clickbait the heck out of it. Doesn't matter. Just whatever. It's your channel. But he did that thing where, what was it? When his RC was some kind of S. And the way he titled it, I get why he titled it the way it was, because in truth, while it was carrying whatever the S was of batteries, it wasn't powered like truly that way that you would think. Like if somebody right now said 24S infraction ripping 300 miles an hour, or how about saying this? 24S infraction ripping 300. Now, so literally what you would probably be expecting is somehow somebody literally did a 24S vehicle and it went 300 miles an hour, right? So that you'd expect that. Well, when he said that, I initially jumped onto it, and then when I realized that it actually wasn't, I guess the problem was I assumed, and maybe that was my issue, was because I assumed that he did it the way, I guess, I read it, which that's why he titled it that way. But you know what I mean? And now because he actually did rip a car in the proper way, I think, for me, I point blank said to him, for this video is the reason why I subbed your channel. And it doesn't matter. Who am I? I'm nobody. I mean, the guy's got like 500,000 subscribers. I really don't care. But the whole point is that video, that particular video, because of what I saw, I was just like, right there, I'll subscribe to your channel because, like, right, yeah, dude, you did it. That was awesome. You slammed that thing. Like, he was so lucky. He was so lucky that he went with that infraction in between the gap. Like, I think even he was surprised, like, because if it hit the wood, like, you know it. It wouldn't matter if he had hit this piece of wood or this piece of wood. If he hit this one, he definitely would have rocketed 100 miles per hour, because he did go, what, 101? He probably wasn't 101 when he hit it, but it doesn't matter what it was. He would have hit that one, and it would have went straight into the other piece of wood. And then that infraction, you want to talk about game over, like people go, game over. Like that infraction would have been game over if he hit that, any part of that wood. And for him to have been unknowingly, like, he went right in between, and it was just like, wow. Like that right there, 101. I mean, he just, like, not that he didn't care, but he wanted to just rip. I mean, and that's what I appreciated. I appreciated the fact that he actually did it. He really ripped that thing hard. That thing, like he said, it doesn't matter at any point in time of that vehicle, and that thing could, if he wanted to, he could literally just melt all four wheels. He could melt the differential. He could just, whoa, what is that? Justin O'Neill, guy. the Hoon Fund, right? The Hoon Fund, right? So they are coming, but the Hoon Fund has been modified because we're also doing the drag tire. So don't get mad. I might take a little bit of that Hoon Fund and put it towards like a drag tire. But I got Hoons coming. We're going to be doing some burnouts. We are definitely going to be doing some burnouts. Squirrel moment? Dude, it's always a squirrel moment for me. I like it. It's my new thing. And I hate playing games with somebody. You send them a text message and they like half answer like what you're asking. And I hate playing games, man. I hate, like, when you're somebody that spends money, I hate playing games. I don't like joking around. You know what I mean? If I want to buy something and I'm asking you, you know, how's it going? Don't just give me the one-word answer of, like, come on, guy. Here's my wallet. It's right here. Open up the wallet and just go reach your hand in and just take the money out today so you can give me the car today. You know what I mean? It's kind of like with Tesla and the Cybertruck, man. I'm telling you, that's going to be sitting in my driveway. I'm going to have a blast for that thing. Oh, my God, I can't wait. I know it's not an RC, but it kind of is. That's what you don't get. The Tesla Cybertruck is kind of an RC. Kind of. I'll justify it. I'll justify it. Oh, my God. You do know that you're killing me, right? Do you at least have an ETA? See, it doesn't like my Bostonian. That's not what I said. And it's still saying what I'm saying. Anyways. Oh, what's going on? What am I missing in chat here? The Cybertruck looks trash? It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. I'm not buying that truck Like, when I saw that truck, I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. And there was literally no question. I literally just like went right on the website and put my deposit down. I was just like, I don't listen to all these people. They're like, oh my God. Oh, no way. They're all laughing. Ah, ha, ha. Well, I'm online going, click. I'll buy that. Dude, I'm going to have a blast with that thing. That thing is, you want to talk about something that rips? That thing's going to rip. Yeah, there you go. Delori Chungus. Exactly. You know, whatever. But the whole thing is that I like going after like the different. I'm just swiping comments away or whatever the thing was. Rest in peace to your bank account. Not the case, man. You just it's not. It's really not. It's not like that. It's really not. Think about, all right. So initially I was looking at an F450, okay? An F450 that I priced out was $100,000. So it's like, if anything, I'm kind of saving money if I get this Cybertruck. And the thing is awesome. And no, it does not have a marble dashboard like people think. It's like, why would you have a marble dashboard? It's not marble. And the first iteration isn't necessarily exactly what you're going to get. It was their concept, but he's going to hold true to the majority of that concept of that truck. And yeah, there are angles of that truck that I'm just like that. That looks like AZZ. But I don't care. I like what the truck's potential is. I've never had an electric vehicle. And I always said I am going to get a Tesla something at some point. Number one is because I just point blank like Tesla. I think Elon Musk is a great guy. I mean, he's intelligent. He does the right things. He doesn't always say the right things. He's awkward. But he's smart, and he's doing something that no other car manufacturer has ever done except for maybe Ford. Like from the beginnings. Do you know what I mean? Like everybody laughed. Everybody laughed at Tesla. So like all of you guys are laughing at the Cybertruck. Well, everybody laughed at Tesla when Tesla first came onto the market. Well, not everybody, but a good majority of people are like, electric cars are garbage. They're never going to go anywhere. It's a waste of time. Don't invest your money, blah, blah, blah. But look at where Tesla is right now today. That guy is just making such good moves throughout so many things, and nothing is perfect. I don't expect the Tesla Cybertruck to be perfect, but it doesn't matter. I'm buying it either way, just because the attitude is you only live once, right? Unless you've got, the ability to be able to live in what's called the new world, you only live once. So kind of carry that attitude a little bit. Don't go nuts about it, but you only live once. So why not make the life that you've got, try to make it the best that you can within your means, within your finances, within your everything, Says Tesla Cybertruck right there. Boom. I'm buying it. You live every day. You die once. I don't know. I say stuff wrong all the time. Right. Justin. Right. I believe you right there. It's going to be like the Zoo Pops battery, the Zop Pops battery. If you had his money, you can act anyway. Oh my. Tell me it ain't. What about the Cybertruck? Guy, you have no idea. I got my heart broken, what was it, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, I got my heart broken on an F450. It was a fully loaded F450 limited. Well, of course, I didn't even need to say fully loaded. It was the F450 limited, and it had 2,800 miles on it. And it got taken away. So I don't know. It happens. What? What about the Trans Am? Jury VRC, what's going on? You put my name to something, but I don't see any. Wait a minute. Oh my. Tell me it ain't so. What? You like? Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, it's actually it's actually the it's a Last of the Breed edition. Anyways, all right. I actually have a video that actually has that car in it. If you haven't seen it, it's a long time ago that I did that video. It was when I still don't know how to do videos, but it was when I did even worse videos than I do now. Go check out the video. I don't even know what it's called. My videos, it was done I think it was done 2 years ago. So that's 1,000 videos ago. I don't even know how many videos my channel has right now. And are lives considered videos, or are they just called lives? All right, Chef. Have a good one, man. As always, thank you for coming. You know who you are, brother. Don't forget to check out Chef's video on the way out, too. Hey, Chef, don't forget to give it a thumbs up on the way out because I know you forgot. I ain't gonna give this thing a thumbs up. Now you got it. I'm trying to find that video. I don't know where it is. It's got really lame music and everything. It's bad. It's real bad. I really don't even know how many videos are on my channel. I don't even know how to find out. I just know it's over 500. It's over 500 videos that are on my. Look at that. It won't even let me go any further back on my videos. What the heck is going on here? Come on. No, it won't even let me go back. It was a long time ago. Why won't it let me see all my videos? Ah, whatever. There's a video there that's got my Camaro in it. Again, not the best thing. There's a video in it that's got the Trans Am. Again, not the best thing. But it is what it is. Not everybody's into, real cars and trucks. There's a video about Big Black. Actually, there's a bunch of videos about Big Black. You know why? Because it's a Ford. And yeah, Big Black holds to its name, man. Keanu Reeves. Why, is Keanu here? I seen the Trans Am in your garage during the burn. Yeah, I know. Everything is strategically placed on it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. The thing's only got 28,000 miles on it. Don't you have a silver? Don't you have a silver white Trans Am? Did you do a burnout or fire it up recently? No. So right now it's actually 28,000 miles. I got the motor apart right now, so it's kind of just it's just sitting there for a little bit. Just had to square away a couple of things on it. With all these high horsepower cars coming out that could blow away this thing, with all these Toyota what are they? What are they called now? With all these Toyota Camrys being able to blow away a stock 2002 Trans Am. Are you kidding me? Come on. Toyota Camry blowing away a stock Trans Am from the 2002? That sucks. Actually, one Trans Am that I missed that I had was my my 79. I actually missed that car. I had that car when I was 19. I got my first 69 Camaro when I was 20. Jury VRC, 100% Ford guy? Yeah. I'm not 100% any like manufacturer kind of person. I mean, my wife has a Honda Civic. We have a Volkswagen Bug. It's a 99 TDI. Oh, just the live just blew out. We have a 99 TDI. My daughter has an 04 Ford Ranger, which used to be my son's. And my daughter used to have Mercury Montego. It was a 2005 Mercury Montego. And I'm telling you right now, that Montego was awesome. All-wheel drive. Basically, it's a Ford 500. But, like, with all the bells and whistles. Do you know what I mean? Kind of deal. That car was actually awesome. That was a great car. That car ended up having it kissed a tree and a telephone pole during a snowstorm when my daughter was driving it, so that ended up getting totaled. She was okay, and that's all I cared about. So we had that. I've obviously got, the Pontiac. I've got the Trans Am. Got my two Camaros, my truck, big black, and the Tracker. The Tracker's not even here though. Tracker's still at my parents' house. From the it was the upper. Was it the upper heater core hose, blue? So I got the parts for that. I gotta go fix it. I should get that thing back here next week or something like that. I don't know. Justin O'Neill, we'll see you later, man. Right. It's actually, you know what? That's where I should be ending the stream right now. It's already been 2 hours. So on the way out, like I usually do, I'll say goodbye to everybody or whoever's in like chat right now. So we got Jury VRC, we got Kurt's RC, Justin O'Neill, Asterian, Mitchell's RC, who used to be Larry. He's still Larry. He just changed his name to Mitchell's RC. We got Ronnie Willis, Scuffy Page, Michael Worcester. You missed your 70 Trans Am? Isn't it a shame, man? I hate stuff like that. Who else we got? Oh, yes, Larry. Dude, I thought that was a riot. The RC guy sign? That was funny. It was literally a garage. Dude, you even did the blocks, too. That was awesome. John Wick was here. Chef Beardsley's gone. Lambo Leon was here. RCU next Tuesday was here. Who else? Who else? I think that is about it. I'm going back pretty far. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, barbecue. But he might be gone now. All right. So I ended up doing a 2 hour and 6 minute live stream. I did not even really get to do what I had intended for the live stream. So what the live stream was going to do was it was actually going to be trying some fitment parts. I was actually going to take these wheels off temporarily, just toss them on DragBug to see if it was a possibility, if a wheel like that would fit, because then we're technically talking 4 bearings worth of movement, because not only do the front hubs on the bug, have its, retained inner and outer bearing, but then those wheels from the Kyosho also have, because they're a bearinged wheel, because it's old school. So, yeah, I didn't know how it would work out, but I thought I would try it just to see if it would fit on the shaft anyway. Pull the pin and see if the shaft diameter was going to work out. But it was a thought. I don't know. Just kind of like reaching, grabbing, stretching, because I don't have any pinions for DragBug right now, and I can't get any. It's a red cap pinion size that just is not available. It's a 0.6 mod, which is damn close to 48 pitch, but obviously, like we saw in that video and like you can hear right now, it is definitely not enough. So when you buy a pinion, make sure you really check that you're getting the right pinion, because it does matter. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming to this COVID and Coffee episode 19 morning check-in. It is literally a regular thing. Don't forget also Shop Talk and Wrench. What am I calling that? Shop Talk and Wrench something. Live check-in? I think I'm calling it. I gotta actually see what I titled that. What the heck did I title it? I don't even know what I titled it. Shop Talk and Wrench. What did I call it? Oh, Shop Talk and Wrench live stream check-in. We'd always done like Shop Talk and Wrench like for a while, and it was always that later time. And then switching over just because of the way this COVID stuff was going on. Obviously, that's why I unknowingly created COVID and Coffee as a morning check-in to basically say, hey, how's everybody doing? If you've got nothing to do, why don't you come over and hang out? You're not actually, like I said, you're hanging out, but you're not raiding my fridge. So, but anyways, yeah, where am I with that? Squirrel. So, anyways, thank you, everybody, for coming to this live stream. Like I said, we had a bunch of people here. Right now, it is actually 12:07. This stream has technically been going for 2 hours and I think 9 minutes, or almost 2 hours and 10 minutes. So right at 2:09, I'm just going to end this. So everybody, like I said, thank you for coming to live streams. Thank you guys for the super chats. There's actually 2 of them that popped in today. That was wicked cool. You guys don't have to do that, but it's definitely much appreciated. I definitely take that and put it right back into the channel, put it into pots, put it into whatever. And like I said, I'm out of here. Thank you for coming. We'll see you later. Do I want to end it? I don't want to end the stream, but I do have to move on with my day, just like everybody else has to. Go eat lunch and get another cup of coffee or have an iced tea on me. See you later.